Feel your chest as well. And notice the movement of your chest as well as your belly. And then move into full yogic breathing. Inhaling and expanding your belly. And then your chest all the way up to the shoulders. And then when you exhale, release your shoulders, your chest, and pull your belly in. Really try to place your awareness and your concentration on the flow of this breath. And give it your full attention. As you inhale, you can imagine that you are inviting new things into your life, or more of the things that you already have that you desire. And when you exhale, feel that you are making space in your energy system and you are releasing all those things that you don't want or don't need. Supta Baddha Konasana. First you bend your knees and then you take the soles of your feet together and then drop your knees to the side. So right knee to the right, left knee to the left. You're forming a diamond with your feet. You can place your hands gently on your thighs just to guide your thighs open and your hips open. And feel that you are breathing into the first and second chakras in full yogic breathing. Now slowly bring your knees to your chest. Hug your knees and touch your forehead to your knees. And give your abdomen a light squeeze. And then on an exhale, you stretch everything. Stretch your legs to the front. Stretch your arms to the back. Arch your back a little bit. And then relax. Gather your feet back into Supta Baddha Konasana, forming a diamond with your feet. And then place your hands underneath your buttocks. So we are going to do a fish pose, a Matsyasana, but with your legs in Supta Baddha Konasana. From there, your arms are straight, you press your elbows down, lift your chest up, and then take the top of your head on the mat. So you want to push your chest up to the sky. Very good. Stay like that for a few breaths. And feel now that the first two chakras start to connect with the higher chakras all the way to the chakra at the top of the head. Very gently lift the head and let it slide back down. Bring your knees together. Hug your knees, forehead to the knees. Just relaxing your neck. And then take your head back down. Take your right hand on your left knee and start to take the knees over to the right side in a simple spinal twist. The right hand on the left knee and take your left arm on the floor and turn your head to the left. Feel that you're deepening in with each exhale. Your breathing is very long and deep. See if you can do 4 counts on the inhale, 8 counts on the exhale. And bring your knees back to the center and take the opposite. Taking the knees with the opposite hand, right arm on the floor, head to the right. And walk your right hand a little bit further. Feel more of a stretch. Breathe through your spine. On the next inhale, come back to the center. Lift your legs up and lift your hips up into a shoulder stand. So support your back with your hands. You can also do a half shoulder stand. So the full shoulder stand, you have your chin to the chest and you're reaching your toes all the way up. In the half, which is if you want to protect your neck, you can leave a space between the chin and the chest. So your hips will be down a little bit more and your spine and legs at an angle, not so straight. See where you want to work with right now. Just one more breath here. Now carefully and slowly, as you come down, you bend your knees, you hug your knees, and then continue to roll to seated. Cross your legs, hands to your knees. Take some time to ground yourself. And then take your right hand either in Shiva Mudra or in Pranayama Mudra, and close your right nostril with your thumb. Breathe in through the left. Close your left nostril and exhale right. Inhale right nostril. Close the right and exhale left. Now you can continue with no counting, or you can do the full version. You inhale for 4, you hold for 16, or as close as you can, and exhale 8. You can also do 4 and 8 without holding. Full version 4, 16, 8. See if you can count with your heartbeat. In Sanskrit, it's called the mata. And the next exhale through the left nostril, you can release the pranayama. You can place your hands on your thighs or in prayer pose at the heart, or also in yen mudra, index and thumb touching. And take a moment to remember why you are here. And take a moment to appreciate you and all of the people in your life that have helped you in this path. Appreciating yourself and all that you've been through in this journey. That, if you think about it, it's just the start. So hold your intention in your heart, and then place your hands in prayer pose at the heart center, and let's chant 3 Oms, 3 Shantis, 2 open. Take an inhale. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Interlace your fingers, give yourself an inhale and lift your arms up, palms up to the sky, lengthening your spine. Exhale, take a forward fold, release your hands and then slowly roll back up to sitting. Interlace your fingers, inhale, palms up, lift, breathing in. Exhale to bow forward, round out your spine. Release your hands, feel each movement of the vertebra. Lifting up, breathing in, lengthening the spine. Exhale, rolling. One more at your own pace. Breathing in and out. If your nose is not blocked, try to breathe through the nose. Next, inhale, lift your arms up. And then on the exhale, twist to the left, right hand on the left knee. Go deeper by inhaling once more to lengthen the spine. Exhaling, twist deeper. So with micro movements, each time you inhale, you lengthen the spine. Each time you exhale, you twist deeper. One more breath. On the next inhale, lift your arms up, come to the center, exhale to the right. Again, inhaling, lengthening the spine, exhaling, twisting deeper. Inhaling center and come into all fours position on your hands and knees. Take the knees together. Bhagarasana, inhaling the right leg up and hold it here. Arch your back. Point or flex the foot as long as you keep the foot active. And try not to take the knee out to the side, just parallel to the hips. Stay there. Try and look up or look forward if it doesn't hurt your neck. And close your eyes. On the exhale, release. Let's take a counter stretch with the cat, rounding out your spine. Immersive. Coming back to neutral, and on the next inhale, lift the opposite leg up. Shoulder blades together, arch your back. Look forward or up. Close your eyes. Stay here. And exhale, release. Take child's pose this time to round out the back. Hips to your heels, knees together, relaxing your shoulders, arms and spine. On your next inhale, come back into all fours position and exhale into the mountain pose or down dog. So lifting your hips up, stretching your whole spine, arms and legs. And find a good distance between your hands and feet so that you don't feel too wide or too narrow. Like you feel the same exact pressure on your legs and on your arms. And breathe. Now look to the front and start to walk all the way to the front. Pause to take a forward fold. Exhale your chest to the knees. And your fingertips on the floor. Or maybe you can flatten your hands. Release all the tension from your head and neck. On the next inhale, aligning your arms with your spine, rise up, going all the way up to standing. And place your hands to your thighs or to your heart. Sun salutation, Surya Namaskar. Inhaling, lifting your arms up and bend back. Exhale to forward fold. Inhale, step the right leg to the back. Hold your breath, step the left leg to the back. Exhale, knees, chest and chin down, elbows to the sides, Ashtangasana, point your toes down. Inhale, slide your belly down and open your chest, look up at the ceiling. And exhale, lift your hips up and back into mountain once more. Inhale and step your right leg to the front between your hands. Low lunge. Exhaling, feet together. Inhaling to rise up, bend all the way back. As you bend back, push your hips to the front. And exhale, come all the way down. Left side. Inhale, step your left leg to the back. Hold your breath, plank pose. Exhale, knees, chest and chin, arching the lower back. Don't move your hands back, instead move your chest forward. Inhale, slide forward, open your chest, point your toes. And exhale, lift your hips up and back. See, now walk forward. Because when you move your hands in knees, chest, chin, you're moving all the way back. Step your left leg to the front. And your right leg to the front, forward fold. And inhale, rise up. And just pause for a while and close your eyes. And take your hands down to your heart or arms. So here, when you do this, what you're doing is you move your hands back to do knees, chest, chin. It's just here. You move your chest forward. Don't move your arms. Otherwise, you'll go all the way to the back. Second round, sun salutation. Okay, inhale, lift your arms up, bend back, push your hips to the front. And exhale, forward fold. Let's do this with eyes closed. Inhale, the right leg to the back. Long inhale. Hold your breath, left leg back. Plank pose. Strong core. Exhale, knees, chest and chin. Yes, don't move your arms. Inhale into cobra. And slide forward. Keep your arms where they are. Exhale, tuck your toes, lift your hips up and back. Inhaling, right leg to the front, all the way between. Exhale, left leg front, chest to thighs. Inhale, rise up and bend back. Big breath. Exhale, come all the way back down. Lead with the arms. Step the left leg to the back. Release your hips. Hold the breath into plank. Strong core. Exhale, knees down, arch your back, chest and chin down. Inhaling into cobra. Exhaling, tuck your toes, lift your hips up and back. Inhaling, left leg to the front. And keep your right knee down. Exhaling, right leg to the front. Long step. And without bending back, just rise up. Come all the way. Exhale, release your arms down. Okay, just stay here for a few breaths. Hands connect with the thighs so that you close the circles of energy. Your legs are strong, your spine is straight. There's a light contraction of the abdominals there. Your tailbone is just pointing straight down. That just happens naturally when your abdominals are engaged. Shoulders away from your ears. Last round, inhale, lift your arms up and bend back. And exhale to forward fold. Very nice. Inhale your right leg to the back in low lunge. Hold your breath, plank. Exhale, knees down, chest and the chin down. No, don't move your arms. Yep. Inhale into cobra. Yep. And exhale into downward facing dog. Yes. Inhale, right leg to the front. Exhale, walk forward, left leg front. Inhale, rise all the way up, bending back. And back all the way down. Exhale. Inhaling, left leg back. Hold the breath, plank pose, strong core. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Ashtangasana. Inhaling, cobra. Exhale, mountain, lift the hips up. Stepping the left leg to the front. Stepping the right leg to the front, forward fold. Inhale, lead with the arms come first, straighten your spine, rise. And exhale. And stay here to breathe. And feel the energy flow through your body. Let all the thoughts go, just leave one by one. Let them arise and let them go. We step the right leg to the back, so your hips will be facing the small window. The right foot is parallel to the short side of the mat. Okay, so let's take some time to measure here. How wide should we be? If you have, first maybe let's take parallel feet just to make it a bit easier. Okay, so lift your arms up shoulder height. Okay, that's it. Now imagine a straight line from your wrists going all the way down, and that's where your feet should be. So look to the person in front of you and measure them. And see if they need to be wider a little bit. A little bit wider. Yeah, good. Okay, point your left toes to the front. Right foot is parallel to the short side, hips facing the small window. Trikonasana, reach to the front of the room. Take your left hand down to the floor or to your block or to your shin. And make sure that your spine is aligned to the front leg, the thigh of the front leg. And breathe. Let's go a little bit deeper with the opening. You turn your right palm to the back. And then bend at the elbow. Try to reach for your left inner thigh. Good. And keep breathing. Lean back a little bit. Long, deep breaths. Activate your thighs, so both legs are straight, unless the leg is hyperextended. So from here, you look down at your left toes, and then you rise up. Release your arms and step to the front. Then next you step the left leg to the back. Adjust your feet. Adjust your hips so they're facing to the sides. Reach your arms out. Look to the front of the room and take your right arm down, left arm up. And then once you feel very stable on your legs, turn your top palm to the back, bend the elbow and try to reach for your right inner thigh, turning your head up to the ceiling. Breathe. Always go back to your breath. It recenters everything. Your focus, your awareness, your consciousness. Look down at your right toes and inhale, rise up, release your arms and step to the front. Arms to the sides or to the heart center. And stay here for a few breaths just to continue to ground down. Feel your legs. See if your feet are even. Check how you feel in your body. And from here, so from here we step the right leg to the back, but not so far this time. So the normal, actually you can do it with the normal extension, the normal distance, but it's easier to move it maybe 1 foot in. For more intermediate advanced people, you should be able to do it with the normal width. And from there you point the right toes 45 degrees, so to the corner of the mat. And this time, please have your heel in line with the middle of the back foot, so not heel to heel. Middle of the back foot. Why? Because I want you to feel your inner thighs working and really squeezing. It's as if you have a block between your thighs, and you can really feel that squeeze in. The other thing to remember is to press the inside edge of your front foot, because we have a tendency to roll it out. Inside edge of the front foot, and then the opposite, the outside edge of the back foot. Hips are facing front, left arm on your hip, right arm up. Take a big inhale, and on the exhale, start to lower down with a straight spine. As you lower down, you place your left hand to the floor, keep twisting, and lift your left arm up. And your hips stay stable. Good. And breathe there. Turn your head up towards the ceiling. Use your block if you need it. You should feel equal weight on both legs, not the front. And really press the back leg. Okay. Really go wider. Yeah. Good. Okay. Inhale, rise up. From there, just pivot your feet the opposite way and pivot your hips to the back. So make sure that you have your right heel in line with the middle of the back foot, hips facing to the back, right hand on your waist, left arm up, breathe in. If you're using a block, put your block on your left hand or on the floor, and then exhale to start the twist. The block was correct where it was. Josephine, the other way. Twist. So each time you inhale, you lengthen the spine. Each time you exhale, you twist a little bit deeper. Think about your shoulders in one line. and really press the outside edge of the back leg so that it's almost like you want to rip your mat apart. That's the feeling. It's very strong. Very good. Keep going. One more breath. Inhale and rise up. Pivot your feet front and step to the front of your mat and shake your legs a little bit. Shake your arms and shake your spine. Okay, hands to the heart center. This time we step the left leg to the back. That way we keep the right leg front. So step your left leg, giant step back. Parallel to the short side of the mat. Bend your right knee. Take your right hand down to the floor or on a block. If you want, you can also place the forearm on the thigh. And your left arm extends by your ear towards the front of the room. Extended side angle. You really need to bend your right knee a lot so that your thigh is almost parallel to the floor. Good, breathe. Make sure that arm is straight and it's not arched. One more breath. Inhale, rise up. Step to the front of your mat. Breathe. Step your right leg to the back. Parallel to the short side of the mat. Start to bend your left knee, left hand down to the floor. Right arm straightens. Imagine a straight line from your right hand all the way down to your right foot. Yes, and breathe. Look at your right hand. And to feel really stable, really stay strong on the back leg as well. See, that's the nice thing about Hatha, is you really get to master the basics. And you take time. And you build strength and endurance. Inhale and rise up. And exhale, step to the front of your mat and breathe. Okay, let's take the belt for this one. Hold each end of the belt with your hands. Some people like to turn like this just to be stronger. It's like you skip rope. Take your belt to the back. Okay, press your left foot down to the floor. Stay anchored on your left leg. And here, really lift your hips up at the same time. At the same time you're driving your leg down, you're also lifting your hip up. Bend your right knee. Foot goes onto the belt. And see if you can bring your elbows up. And start to lift the leg up into Natarajasana. Stay. Let's see if you can kick the leg a little bit higher, lift the foot a bit higher. Try to extend the supporting leg if you can. Activate the thigh. And release. Very good. Okay. Give yourself I like to think of it as a standing child's pose. So you bend your knees and then you just roll forward. Just kind of rounding the back a little bit. And then from there you start to walk up. Round, 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 and walk up, 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 up. Back to standing. Ground down your right foot this time. Take your belt to the back. Lifting your hips. Place your left foot on the belt And on the inhale, start to take the leg up, knee up, open your chest. The Natarajasana. It's not dancer's pose. It's king of the dance pose. The king of the dance is Shiva. The dance that he is doing is the dance of creation and destruction. The dance of creation of the universe. King of the dance pose. See if you can lift a little bit higher. And then release. And then we go back to rounding our back and standing. And flatten your hands and take all fours position. And then child's pose. Just for a minute, just for a moment. Slowly lift your head up, come back into all fours, and then into mountain pose or down dog, lifting your hips up and back. And from here, look to the front, take your right leg to the front, right to beside the right leg, right hand. Lower your left knee, and we'll take lizard pose. So lower your hips down, take your hands on the inside part of the foot, the inside of the mat. And then see if you can slowly go down onto your elbows. If you're up on your hands, that's fine as well. Stay here for a few breaths. If you have both elbows comfortably down, make sure that your left elbow is under the shoulder. And then hold on to your right ankle with the left hand. Open your right arm and your chest, and then bend the back knee and hold on to the foot. And then once you've held the foot, open your chest a little bit more. Good. Come back to center. Take your hands on either side of the right foot. Step back into downward facing dog. Pedal your feet a little bit and then go back into child's pose. Rest here before we go to the other side. And slowly rise up into all fours, spread your fingers, and then lift your hips back up into down dog or mountain pose. From there we take the left leg to the front, gently down into lizard. Move your foot a little bit more to the side. Okay, so taking your hands first, and then lowering slowly down to the elbows. Before you do the variation, just stay there for a few breaths. See if you can actually walk your back leg further back. One more breath here. And if both elbows are down, you make sure that you align your right elbow with the shoulder and then hold on to the front ankle. Open your chest and arm. See if you can hold on to the foot and use that belt to grab. Yeah, you can, you don't need it. Yeah. Push your hip open as well. On the exhale, release. And step back into down dog or all fours. And slowly into child's pose once more. Release your arms, release your back and your legs. On your next inhale, slowly rise, straightening your spine, and then come up onto your knees. Ustrasana, the camel pose. Knees are hip distance, and make sure that you align your knees with the hips and don't do this movement back as we do the pose. You can also tuck your toes, and you can also use 2 blocks, same height, on one on each side. Start by rolling the shoulders back and down, placing your hands on the low back, and then start to then progressively lower your shoulder down. Maybe you can hold on to your ankles, or again use 2 blocks. And if you can, release your head back. If it's too much strain on the neck, just keep your chin down.
Okay. Can I do it with my back?
Yes, you can just do it like this. I have one. Inhaling, looking front, and come back down to child's pose. And release your back and neck. And slowly place your hands under the shoulders and push back up into downward facing dog or mountain pose. Stay in mountain for a few breaths. From here, take your right knee and place it outside your right hand, or just beside the right hand, not in between your hands. Right knee on the right hand. So you might need a block to place under your right hip, or you can try to slowly sink your hips low. If it's too much for the knee, you have to use the block. If it's too much for the knee, then the block should be able to help. Stay here with your hands by your sides, open your chest. for the one-legged pigeon. Okay, breathe, close your eyes. As you exhale, you lower down a little bit deeper. No, we stay up. Thank you. And roll your shoulders back. You sink your hips deeper. Sorry, it was my fault. As you exhale, you sink your hips deeper. And placing your hands in front of you, tuck the back toes, go back into mountain. Stay here for a few breaths. And then take the left knee outside of the left hand and start to walk your right leg to the back. Start to walk your hands towards your hips and open your chest and breathe. Once you find your balance, close your eyes. You can also try to lift your arms up. One more breath. Walk your hands forward and step back to mountain or down dog. Mountain or down dog. Inhale now into plank pose, shoulders in line with the wrists. And bend your elbows to slowly go all the way down onto the mat. And relax. So, forehead on the mat or one cheek on the mat, and just relax your arms, your legs, and all of your back and belly. Full deep breathing, inhaling for 4, exhaling for 8. Dhanurasana bow pose. So bend your knees, roll the shoulders back and down, and hold on to your feet or your ankles. And then on an inhale, lift up, lift your knees and lift your chest. And release. Now you find your belt. Wrap it around the feet. Or just, yeah. So you hold the ends of your belt and point your elbows up and to the front and start to lift in Dhanurasana. Good. Close your eyes and breathe. Keep breathing. On the exhale, slowly release and place your belt to the side. And slowly, hands under the shoulders, push back into child's pose. A rounded child's pose, please. So knees together, round out your back. And we are also going to place our hands towards the feet, just to make it a little bit more round. As a counter pose, and feel that you are releasing extra thoughts from the mind. Slowly rise up to sitting. We are going to do sirsasana. It's a headstand, but step by step. So you have to stop at the step that you can hold. Okay? So the one rule is please don't kick your legs up. No kicking of the legs up, because we're not going to do it against a wall. You can do it against the wall, but there's less control, because usually people just kick their legs, and then what happens is the spine gives and it goes wonky like that. So you want to think of a straight spine, strong core, and especially your shoulders protracted. So remember that cat and cow motion. So it's this position. So again, step by step, and please stop at the step, or the step that you can hold. Okay. So first of all, measure your forearms by holding on to the arms this way, and place your elbows down. This will be the exact position of your elbows. Please do not move them any further. Go ahead. And then interlace your fingers, make a little basket, place your hands down. Okay, so the hands are a little bit open, and both little fingers down on the floor. Keep this nice and strong. Take the top of your head on the mat, the back of your head on your hands. See, you've already moved your elbows. If you move your elbows, you cannot protract. Okay, so from there, tuck your toes. You can actually stop here if that's already a lot of pressure on the head. If you'd like to continue, extend your legs with your toes down. It's like you're doing down dog. That's it, very good. So you can stop here if you want, and you come back down to child's pose. If you would like to continue, keep your shoulders strong, and obviously your arms strong, and start to walk to the front, keeping your hips in line with your chest. Hips in line with the shoulders, and keep the legs straight. Okay, and then take one leg to the chest, lower it down. Take the other leg to the chest and lower it down. You need to walk further front. Walk further, because yes, more, until you align this to your head. Okay, now see if you can take both knees to the chest and hold it there for 10 counts. If you can hold it there for 10 counts, that's when you can start to lift your legs up. But not until you finish 10 counts. So it's like a good exercise to strengthen the core. It's because you let go. The elbows are a little bit open. Come back down. No. Okay. Can I see again? You measure. Okay, keep your elbows there. All right. That's a little bit better. Extend, walk. Okay, knees to the chest. Other one. Good, keep that. Okay, you want to straighten?
Ooh, no. I think I can't do it.
Okay, but you have the feeling. Do you want to try? When you are helping someone, always help sideways, not the front, because sometimes they will kick and then they will kick your face. Yes, extend. Almost there.
Yeah.
I'll come back.
I used to do it like 5 years ago, but now I can't do it.
It'll come back.
It hurts your neck.
Oh yeah, your neck, be careful.
Yeah.
You're probably better off with the Pincha Mayurasana. You want to try to just the knees to the chest. The knees to, just so you can feel the alignment. Okay, wait. Come back down. Measure your forearms. How do you measure your forearms? No, just like this. See? See how tight it is?
Yeah.
Yeah, it has to be that tight because you need the strength here. Interlace. Open. Strong. This down there. Okay. And just the knee to the chest. One leg first. There, that's it. You feel? You see how far your hip has to go? It's almost like the hip is going that way. Right. Okay, you're welcome. Let's take forward fold just to round out the back. Inhale, rise up. Now bring your knees in and you can either extend or keep the knees bent and extend your arms for both pose. And let's do a little bit of Kapalabhati here. Active exhale. Exhale. And now soles of the feet together. Baddha Konasana. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, forward fold. Now the next inhale, and come back up. Bring the knees together. Just a simple twist to the right. So arms go to the right side. Use your left arm to press against the thigh. Inhale, center. Twist to the other side. Use the right arm to press into the thigh. Inhale, center, and once more into your boat pose. Wait, make sure that you're in the middle of your mat. Yes, because we're going to go down. Middle of your mat. Okay, boat pose. And give yourself an extension with the legs. And then slowly lower down. And find your blanket and go into your final relaxation. Slowly softening all of the parts of your body. Give yourself a little body scan from the toes. Go through all of the parts of the body, all the way to your head.